Leslie Lang.
Geez, girl, you really oversold it, for God's sakes. Gosh, you guys, I am so excited to be back on stage. This is what really feeds me, and thank you guys for coming out. This is a great spot, am I right? Woo. My mom said I'd never make it as a comedian, right? I mean, good thing she's dead. Yeah, my mom's dead. The rest of my family, they just treat me like I am, okay? You guys have any family like that? No? Our family motto is, family? Meh. Our family crest, just a bunch of middle fingers all pointing at each other. And the Langs, we cannot donate plasma because all we have is bad blood. I'm glad you all laughed at that. Sometimes people are like, wah. So I mean, I just want to get a feel for how nice you guys are tonight. So my name is Leslie Lang, and a lot of people think I'm going to be Chinese. Right? I'm not Chinese. I mean, I wish I were, because then I'd finally be able to date a white guy. Yeah, now that does sound racist, I get it. But really, it's just absolutely true. I mean, I'll date a guy of any race, I'm just trying to complete my collection. So I can move on to women. I mean, I'm single, okay? It is not easy to be single, all right? Now I'm just messing with you. It's fucking amazing. It's really awesome. I mean, I have married friends. Okay, fine, fuck buddies. Okay, fine, I'm sleeping with your husband. I thought this comedy show would be the best way to tell you. You too, ma'am. You too, sir. I have a lot of sex. Oh my god, my mattress, it sees so much action, it's got PTSD. Emphasis on the D. That's for dick, sir. Stay with me now. I mean, it's a memory foam mattress, but for some reason it only remembers my hands and knees. I tried to lay back once and it was like, who are you? What have you done with the dog that sleeps here? I mean, I love my bed, but you know what? I love my toilet. My toilet, it has everything. It's got a bidet setting, an air dry feature. It's even got a pretend like you live with a man feature where it sprays itself with urine and leaves the seat up. It even has a remote. Yeah, everything in my house has a remote. My toilet, my TV, my vibrator. I brought it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right, so here's the remote. Hold on. Oh.
I gotta put my mouth on that.
Don't look at me. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. My vibrator has 12 speeds, just like my Schwinn bike, which coincidentally also makes me come. First speed is slow, second speed is medium, and the third speed is just right. I know you're probably thinking about Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but I assure you, there's no Goldilocks down here. It's all bear. So I love dating divorced guys with kids. I mean, not because I like kids, but just because I like every other weekend off. Anybody here have kids who regret having kids? Yeah, I don't bring my kids anywhere because I've successfully brought my birth control everywhere. I have just the right amount of kids. Zero. I mean, I respect your decision to have kids and wreck your marriage, body, and life, but I mean, don't be mad at me for keeping it tight. Okay? So have you guys heard of vajazzling?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, let me tell the rest of them. So vajazzling is when they shave all the hair off of here, which obviously you know it's already gone by that other joke I told you, it's all there. So they shave all the hair, and then they glue Swarovski crystals in a beautiful and intricate design above your vagina. I thought it was a great idea, you guys, until my boyfriend went down on me and came up looking like a SoundCloud rapper with a diamond grill. Okay. You know those stick figure families on the back of cars? I just think that's an advertisement for how much ransom you could get if you stole it. Stick figure dad, stick figure mom, stick figure baby. That's gotta be worth at least 10 G's. Now, I'm single and I don't have any kids, so it's just stick figure Leslie on the back of my car. Above it, it says I'm enough. Still going. So I'm dating online, go figure. My profile name is happy-go-lucky365. Now when guys read it, they read it as happy-get-lucky365. Which is fine with me, right? So the first guy who contacted me, he said he was into cross-dressing. And I'm like, all right, well I could potentially double my wardrobe. Trying to keep it open mind. Then he said, I like to be humiliated. Turns me on when a woman humiliates me. I'm like, I know how to humiliate a man. I've been married. The next guy who contacted me, he described himself as BDSM, hetero flexible poly switch. I'm like, well, I can see you guys, but why don't you just change that to IFA? Oh, fuck anything. I dated this older guy. It was kind of awkward because he kept trying to use like young language, like, oh, that's redonkulous, I'm not going to throw shade on you, blah, blah, blah. So he's at his house and he's horny and he calls me, he goes, hey, would you come over here and jump up on my junk? And I said, really? At your age, you don't have junk. What you have is clunk. And give me about 15 minutes because I'd probably be there. Dated a young guy, his name's Skylar. We had a great time, and his mom wasn't even mad because we got home from, before his curfew. So that was good. So dating in the Bay Area, you are bound to date a guy who lives in his car, okay? True story. Once dated a guy who lives in his car, and he said, hey, bring over your jumper cables. And I was like, I don't know if he's into something kinky or he just doesn't have AAA, right? I mean, because to a guy who lives, because I know I'm hot, okay? But to a guy who lives in his car, I'm not nearly as hot as my shower, okay? My pickup line is, hey, good looking, I live inside.
Had to get him.
I once gave a guy a Hummer in his Mini Cooper. First time a Hummer ever fit in a Mini Cooper, if you know what I mean, sir. This guy doesn't get anything. Especially not a Hummer in his Mini Cooper after the show. So, okay. So, you guys, I don't want to brag, but I've got guys coming and going from my house at all hours of the day and night. I love DoorDash. I'm Leslie Lang. It's been great performing here. It's a great venue. Nice to see you guys all. Let's give it up for Sarah.
Keep it going for Leslie Lang.